Hello and welcome. We're looking at tennis gimmicks in this video. And I'm putting these in no particular order. It literally took me 1 minute to put this together. But it's going to take a little bit longer to go through all these gimmicks. And let's see. Let's start with the first one. Let's bring up gimmick on the screen. Okay, let's bring up gimmick. Let's see, what's the definition of a gimmick? A gimmick is a trick or device intended to attract attention, publicity, or business. That's what a gimmick is. And that's what we're going to look at here. So let's look at the first one. We have the Billie Jean King Eye Coach. This is a gimmick. You don't need it. Absolutely worthless. Again, a lot of this stuff, I might be a little bit harsh. You can do whatever you want. You want to use a gimmick. You want to have fun with the kids, have fun with yourself, whatever. Okay, you can use a gimmick, but in reality, that's what this is. This is a gimmick. Billie Jean King, there she is. Billie Jean King herself is a gimmick. Oh, how'd this get in here? This guy. A teaching pro. No. Teaching pros they're not gimmicks. I don't know how that got in here. Pickleball. Now, pickleball is interesting, okay? I don't really think pickleball can be a gimmick, but as we're going to get into later in this video, pickleball, as I say in other videos too, it's good. Mini tennis, small court, paddle. For people that are learning, it's a stage. It's a legitimate stage, but pickleball itself really is a gimmick. It's unnecessary. You could just do mini tennis or any of the other paddle games, small paddle games that are out there. It's what it is. It's a game. It's a beach game. It's a gimmick. But I do enjoy the pickleball. So here we have the tennis serve trainer. This is a gimmick, 100%. If you don't think so, if you're interested in learning how to serve, go back and watch my serve videos. Learn how to throw a racket, practice throwing, practice serving, etc., etc. You don't need this gimmick that this player has. Seems to be a pretty good player there, using a gimmick for absolutely no reason other than novelty and drumming up business for the tennis coach. And here's another one, the saber. Is that what this is called? The saber? This is a gimmick. You might not think so. You might think this, you could use this for like, if you want to have fun trying to hit the ball with a little paddle, etc. You see guys, you turn your racket around, try to hit the ball with the handle. That's all good and fun and all. Absolutely unnecessary. It's not going to make you a better player. If you think it makes you a better player, you're really just fooling yourself. It might seem like that in the moment because you feel better after using it, but this thing is just unnecessary. You don't need to hit that small of a sweet spot. And, this guy, this is a gimmick right here. There he is. That's a gimmick. I'm not gonna mention his name if you don't know who he is. That's a gimmick. Oh, there's another one. How'd this guy get in there? Man, I don't know how. Oh God, they just keep. I'm sorry, I don't know how that guy got in there either. What's he doing? Oh my! I swear I didn't put these in order. I did not put these in order. Alright, it's back to seriousness here. Stop messing around. This is a gimmick, okay? This is completely unnecessary. It doesn't make any sense. Hit the ball over the net to a target on the court because that's what you're going to try to do. In reality, you are not going to aim over the net. You are going to aim to a spot on the other side of the net on the ground. never in the air. Anything that's placed above the net for you to hit through, over, whatever, is a gimmick. I don't care what level you are. Here's another one. This is a gimmick. Anything that restricts your movement in any way, your wrists, your elbow, your arm, your legs, your knees, your feet, whatever, anything that restricts movement in any way is a gimmick. Blanket statement. Absolutely do not need this. Again, you might use it and think that you benefited from it in the moment, but again, you're fooling yourself. You don't even need to have a low center of gravity all the time to hit a nice shot. And people will hear that and they will, they'll get upset. And they can go get upset and cry in a little corner somewhere. I could care less. Here we have the ball machine. The ball machine is a gimmick. That's what it is. If we go back to the definition of gimmick, a trick or device intended to attract attention, publicity, or business. This is a device. Ball machine is a device used to get business, to get you into tennis, to get you playing tennis, so that the ball machine company can make money and the tennis industry and everyone involved can make money. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's what call it what it is. Again, we have this little device that they would say that this is used to improve your game. No, it's used, again, a device or a trick to attract attention or business. Anything that restricts your movement is not going to be good. It's a shortcut. That's what this is. It's a shortcut. And shortcuts don't work. Here's another one. Restricting your movement. And the people that use this, they think that this is good because you have a short backswing. I just played with a kid who does not have a short backswing. It's absolutely huge. And do I think I'm a better player than him? Absolutely. Do I think I have a better forehand? Absolutely. Do I think I have a better backhand? On and on and on. Absolutely. He still took a set off me. 7-5. Now, I was alternating between two-handed backhand and a one-handed backhand for some reason. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But nonetheless, the point is, unnecessary gimmick. Here's another one. Radar. Radar is absolutely unnecessary. You don't need to see what you're serving. You don't need to see what other people are serving. It's absolutely necessary. It's almost like having a mirror. You don't need it. Now, some people, I have watched we'll call them peer-reviewed conferences and peer-reviewed articles where coaches will make up scenarios where their students have done certain things because they've seen the speed. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean that this isn't a gimmick. It's a device to attract attention, drum up business, and gain publicity. Going back to my Wimbledon picture. To gain publicity. Do you need to hit fast? In some cases, yeah. But you don't need a radar gun to figure this out. Now, I put this here because this is not. I'm going to throw in a couple here. This is not a gimmick. And a lot of people think that some of these aren't gimmicks and that this is a gimmick. Absolutely wrong. This is why when you use these things properly, this is just a bigger ball, a bigger, slower ball on a smaller court with smaller rackets. When you use these things properly and you progress, you don't need these other gimmicks. You don't need the arm thing and the leg thing, etc., etc. But again, people want to take shortcuts. They want to skip. They want to skip steps. Here we have the Selenko Heaven Strings Hyper G. Polyester. Polyester strings are a gimmick. Blanket statement. You can use polyester. Nothing wrong with it. But when you hit that ball and it does a little bit something extra when you first hit it, and then you think that it's doing this for on and on and on. No, it's called relativity. That's what it is. It's in the beginning you got a different feeling that was a little bit better in the beginning, and you think it's going to make you a better player, do this and that in the long run. It's doing nothing. It's a gimmick to gain business. These strings are more expensive. You can buy string for less than $5, and this costs what, $15? Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. If you want to buy your polyester strings, but it is a gimmick. Look at it. They put it right in the title, Heaven Strings. Anything that's referring. Here's a little philosophical tip for you. Anything that refers to heaven, the ethereal, clouds, the shoes, what's the new Federer shoe? The cloud shoe? I don't know what it's called. Whatever it's called. Anything that refers to this type of thing, these type of things, it's a gimmick, because they know that human beings are attracted to, in a sense, where they all came from. You can call it heaven, you can call it space, outer space, the no thing. They know that you're attracted to the outer world, which is really the inner world. And that is, on that note, on that little tidbit of wisdom, that is my list, my top list of top gimmicks. What are yours? What are your gimmicks? Did I leave any out? Drop them down there in the comments. And thanks for watching.